Right, let me present to you Alice, our Second World War Dodge Weapons Carrier, marked up in British markings for the 2nd Div, part of the 14th Army that served in Burma, which is rather apt because she's got her flags on for VJ Day 80th. Just getting her ready to take her out for a run and go camping for the night. Kettle's always on Alice. Right. Just open her up. And there's the beastie. 3.7 litre. I think it's 235 cubic inch in the American. And she was built in America, I suppose we ought to go by that. Still on 6 volt and generally pretty good. Right, she's got plenty of water in her. Could do with a drop more in there. I will chuck a bit in a second. And hopefully she's got plenty of oil. Don't drip oil all over your engine. Yeah, she's not quite full, but that'll do. Try not to get her too oily, we try and keep her clean. Right, we're going to do something stupid now. We're going to try and start her on the handle. Right, give me 2 seconds while I get all that ready. Right, this is the inside of the cockpit. Couple of modifications, the obviously obligatory close peg to keep the throttle open when you need it, and she's had hazard lights fitted to her because the world cannot cope without indications and hazard lights. Other than that, she's pretty simple. 4-speed gearbox, 4-wheel drive, and the other one down there is the transmission brake. Sorry, doesn't have a handbrake, only works on the transmission. It's not very good on hills, but you have to be the clutch control. Yeah, all very simple. Take temperature gauge, fuel gauge, mileometer, odometer, whatever you wish to call it, oil pressure gauge, and then a charging gauge, and then a light switch, and then these little babies here are your dashboard lights. Oh, and that's been added in, that's an indicator. I think there was another dashboard light there, and then somebody took it out and put an indicator in. And then so yeah, and then under here is the starting handle, and a spare starting. No, that's a jack handle. I used to have a longer one. Yeah, and a few other bits and pieces that just come in handy. Right, let's get ready to start. Right, we're going to try and start her on the handle, just because we can, as a gig. First things first, if she hasn't been started today, she needs to bring the fuel pump up, to bring the fuel up into the carburetor. The camera girl can come down there, right into there, there's the fuel bowl, and on the back of that is a priming lever. Let me just get my hand down there, so if I can reach it. Hang on, I need to climb on the Dodge. Usual story. Carburetor's dry. Fuel pump thing. The engine's not quite on the cam of the. Might get a better lift. That's it. Much better lift. You can hear it. You can hear it filling up. Would have been cranking for quite a while trying to drag that fuel up into there, and that doesn't do the starter motor any good. Oh, that's it, float bowl's full. Put her down.
Sorry?
Come here.
Oh, I've stopped. I'm gonna. Okay.
Right, so it's usual story. Make sure she's out of gear. Ignition on. Full choke. Bring the throttle out a bit and stick a close peg behind it. Hopefully that'll do it. And take starting handle.
Horn works.
Hopefully. Ignition's on. Ready. here we are, all set up for the night. Daughter gets a little tent, and I get set up in the back for a lovely cosy night, probably with the help of a few libations to ease my sleep, and be a nice way to spend the weekend. Thanks. See you later. Bye.